Welcome my friends, Halo Okraheads here. We're talking about Town Hall 11 triples on ring type bases or trophy type bases in case you're an 11 out there looking for a strategy, because I did this for the 10s and I might as well do it for the 11s. Game plan here, if you're going to do the Laloon, which you should, well this is a bow Lalo, which loons are so powerful you've got to be rocking them. This is a strategy. I'm not sure, maybe that was for, I'm not really what that loon was there for. Could he save that for cleanup? Anyways, the king and queen, not even maxed heroes, can take down a ring type base. Yes, this is not the best base defense, but you're coming in on this side. Why? Well, look, you got the queen over here, pretty standard stuff. And if the CC wasn't lureable, you got to get rid of the CC. So either use troops to lure it, you could do like haste and loons, take out some structures and send them some hogs or things like that to get the CC. But easy CC lure, and from here on out, pretty much you're just letting your kill squad do their work, and hopefully they can get another air defense down. We will see what happens if Sleazy E from the hole, yes, I'm back in the hole, well, showing some clips from the hole. I haven't forgot about them. They are still kicking and screaming and doing some good stuff. So speaking of the channel, like, how can I switch it up for you guys? You know, sometimes I watch other videos and my own videos and it's like, man, this just gets boring, or the same sort of thing, or it's like, you know, talking about similar stuff. So give me some ideas. What do you want to see? I try to change it up, try to bring some funny videos with farming and things like that. So, but back to the raid, we'll get back to this. Now on this attack, on these ring type bases, the danger is getting to the core. He chose to, I'm gonna pause it, he chose to just spam his loons. Now, because you're gonna spam your loons, what you wanna do is make sure these first loons take down the structures here, so your back end loons will then go into the core. I don't think he quite had enough back end loons here, the loons on the left side, because look what happened in the core. All of his loons pretty much died out, not even gonna get down that inferno, I don't think. So kind of sloppy on the loon portion, which actually could bode a huge problem. I'm actually very shocked. Look at this. One, he's got an inferno up plus the expo, but luckily he's got that spell under rage and they are able to take it down just barely. So if you're gonna just amass loon it, just make sure you do heavier on the first portion, haste the second portion, as in down over here, so it'll pinch it, and then most of the loons will go into the core, get those inferno towers. You can, I would, you know, saving some loons for the outside is a smart idea too, kind of these perimeter, because if you just kind of went around the perimeter first, the infernos will just destroy your loons as they go in. So it's called, I call it pinching the sides, or pinching it, so you'll have most of your loons go into the core, if that makes sense. That's for Town Hall 10s as well. If you face ring type bases, you gotta pinch it. So here's Zachary Clay. This is Boom Shakalaka's, I think, second account, or one he uses. And this is a queen walk, pretty standard stuff. Now on these kind of trophy type bases, if you can get away with a queen walk, then go for it. Why the queen walk and not something else? Well, let's think about this. I'm kind of interested where he's gonna queen walk her, because he's not even gonna get air defenses down with this queen walk. It's kind of a mixture, mostly ground, got a queen walk. I think the queen walk was able to get the enemy queen, obviously, plus gotta use that ability. Oh my goodness, uh-oh, not good. The enemy queen is locked on to the queen. Look at that. The poison is definitely slowing her down, so that is very crucial indeed. And come on, get that queen down. There it goes. Barely, the queen barely survives. But, you know, besides getting the CC and the queen, why the queen walk? Well, I think because he's bringing in extra bowlers, kind of doing a larger bowler push or a kill squad push. I think thus the healers. Because what happens here, this is what's going to happen. These healers will relock on, or maybe some of them will drift to the bowlers, and that is fine and dandy. Because, see, your bowlers are going to actually rip through this base because it's a trophy base, meaning they can really get a lot of damage with a rage, just kind of wipes out the whole core. So pretty much loons are just for the back end. Looks like he's got a hound in the CC as well. I thought he might bring hounds, more bowlers in the CC, but bringing in max hound in the CC, another two hounds I should say, and this air portion pretty easy in the sense of, look what he's got going for him. Two sections here. Now on this type of base, he actually could have, you could wait, you could clear this section here to the north and then to the south. He chose to bring them in at the same time, and that's risky. And the reason why that is risky is the potential of losing more loons. I mean, he got the 3-star, but just keep that in mind. When you split them up that quickly early on, you will lose more loons usually because you're spreading out your loons more. So more, as you could tell, some of these structures here in the east, or 3 o'clock, were hitting some of his loons because he didn't have the tank. So, I mean, he got the 3 stars, nicely done, perfectly done. So, you know, can't complain there, but just be aware that that could happen when you split your loons off too soon, because you know, I've talked about loon pathing. You usually go kind of in a clockwise or counterclockwise manner around the base, depending on where you start the funnel. So bear that in mind, my friends. And there are my Town Hall 11 triples. I think those are 2-star attacks, and this is the other one. And this is a strategy that if you see these type bases, you can use this. This is, I think Clash with Ash did this one, or I don't know if he came up with it, or I know he showed it on his channel. But using bowlers, queen walk into bowlers, and then Valks in the core. And the reason this one failed, I'm not even going to show the whole thing. Look at this. Healers, you gotta break her in. Oh, if you just broke the queen in. Oh, if he just broke the queen in, would have been able to take down the air defense. The air defense just destroyed his queen, and just not enough firepower left. So that's pretty much it. So with this attack, all you do, you bring in your bowlers and king on this side, and they meet up with the queen, then they funnel around the whole entire base, and in the core, look what happens. You bring in your Valkyries. Maybe a little late on the Valkyries. You can drop those as soon as the pathing is there, and then the Valkyries take out everything in the core, and there you go. Just not quite enough. If the queen had the healers up, I think it could have been a 3-star, possibly. It would have been a lot different if the healers were up, because he could have let the queen walk longer, things of that nature. But if you see those type of ring bases, though, that the ground strategy works as well. But yes, we'll show this dip because why not? Because it's a Town Hall 11. But yeah, what about the channel? What do you want to see more? How can I change it up for you? I try to bring some creativity, try to change it up as much as I can, but you know, sometimes it's like, man, it's just, you listen to these people I listen to over and over and over, and how could I change it up? Like, do you want me to talk about things? I could add like facts about me, facts about Clash. I could talk about anything you want to talk about, interested in, like deeper things, if that cares for you. I don't know, beyond Clash, or just, I don't even know. So just give me some ideas. I'm open to your ideas, and yes, please, we need your ideas, because we need to make this really a fun game for you. I'm gonna really speed this one up because this is a dip, and dips are not, actually dips fail, but if you execute right, they will not fail, because it's just too powerful. The bases cannot handle the power of the loons. Look at this, circling in, just like I said, this is what you typically do for the air portion. You start on a side, then you sprinkle them in, and there you go. Can't even oh, the queen didn't even drop. I didn't even see that, and still got the 3-star. Nice, man, look at that, barely though. Even on a Town Hall 10, if you don't take down the queen, you can easily fail. So, nicely done. Of quite a danger. So anyways, thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Give me some comments in the section below. Give it a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed these Town Hall 11 hits on trophy type, ring type bases. We'll see you next time. Halo out.